class is a bar butt class, but mainly it's just, I mean, bar class sounds quite fancy now, but really it's just a lot of exercise to do with the butt, some abs. We are going to do some arms at the end. I can't join in with those because of my shoulder, but I'm going to show you what to do. But let's start with our warm-up. We're going to breathe in, take the arms up, and breathing out as you stretch. I want you to reach one arm down, reach the other arm up, bend your knees so you're kind of in this position. And then breathing in, take your arms up and changing sides. Reaching down. Good. Start your watches if you need. Breathing in and out. Stretch and reaching up and down. One more each side. Breathing in. Beautiful. Last time, stretch to the ceiling and reaching down. Very nice. From here, we're going to take our arms out to the side, take a flat back, reaching forward. Tummy pulled in and coming up. We're just going to go level to the floor, so we just go down here. Make sure you pull your belly button in and coming up. Let's go for 3 more. Tummy pulled in. 2, reaching forward, arms out if you can. And last time. That's it. Very nice. Arms out to the side. You're going to reach those arms all the way over. Stretch. And coming up. And other side, breathing out. Reach and stretch. That's it. Back over to the other side. I'm not going to do the side, so reach and up. Nice. Let's go for one more. Stretching it over. Reach that arm over. And last time. Beautiful. From here, we're going to do a nice plie, big plie down to the floor, reaching those arms up. Breathing in, and remember to open up your knees. So have your feet turned out 45 degrees. Breathing in. Let's go for 5 more. 4, beautiful, dropping down. 3, 2, last 1. Very nice. From here, keeping your legs nice and wide, we're going to rise onto the toes. So tummy pulled in, chest lifted, shoulders down, hands can be on your hips. We're going to rise up and down onto your toes. I want your legs dead straight, so pull up those kneecaps. Breathing out, rising up and down. Go right onto those toes. Chest lifted. Let those shoulder blades slide down and back for 5, 4, 3. Beautiful. Keep the knees strong. 2, 1. Walk those feet in towards each other so they're parallel. So parallel means together. Stay standing. From here, you're going to turn your feet into first position, so turn them open like this. And I want you to think of wrapping them around from your glutes. So it's actually your hips that are rotating. And then feet together. Breathing out, squeeze your bottom. So from here, as I turn my feet out, you can see I kind of tighten, tummy in. Breathing out. So we're going from parallel to first for 5, 4. We're warming up the hips. 3, 2, 1. Hold it there and first. Let's rise up and down onto those toes. Again, pull up the kneecaps, tummy pulled in. Lift the chest. Breathing in, breathing out. For 5, go right up onto your toes. Work through those feet. 4, 3, 2, beautiful. 1, very nice. Standing on your left leg, right leg out in front of you. Make sure you don't sink onto that left hip. You want to grow tall out of that left hip. Right leg off the floor in front. We're going to go for 8 circles one way. Tummy pulled in, grow tall. And then 8 circles the other way. This leg nice and strong. Keep the leg up, don't put it down. Take it out to the side. Off the floor, grow tall. 8 circles one way. If you need to do this for balance, you can. Tummy pulled in, grow tall, and other way. Don't put it down. Take it behind you. Now I'll show you from behind. It's not as high. You lean slightly forward, tummy in, and just off the floor. 8 circles one way, still a straight leg. Lift your chest. And reverse. Breathing out, squeeze. That's it. Very nice. Coming back. Whenever you're in this bent forward position, try not to look down. You want to look ahead because then your chest lifts. You never want to be in this sort of position where you're heading down. Okay, so always think of lifting that chest. Standing on your right leg, left leg in front of you, grow tall, tummy pulled in. 8 circles one way. Breathing out. Activate your tummy, activate that butt, and reverse. That's it. Don't put it down, take it out to the side, grow tall. If you need to lift that arm up, you can. 8 one way, tummy pulled in. Woo! The standing leg starts to burn. 8 the other way. This is a little dynamic hip mobility, activating all the stabilizing muscles in that hip. Take that leg behind you, tummy in, lift your chest. 8 circles one way. Make sure you don't arch the back and hurt your back. Keep your leg low. You don't want to be doing this. And other way, lift the chest. Nice. 2, 1, and relax. Well done. All right, we're going to come down onto the mat. So we're going to do a circuit. We're going to do everything on the one leg and then repeat everything on the other leg. Okay. Onto your hands and knees to start. You're going to make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips, back is dead flat. So you're pulling your tummy in away from the floor. Now from here, we're going to use the left leg first for everything. You're going to bring your knee into your chest, and then you're going to stretch the leg out 45 degrees. So from the front, knee in, I'm going there. So it's not directly behind me. It's not 90 degrees. It's kind of 45 degrees backwards. Okay, so make sure you've got enough space. We're going to go for 30. Actually, do you know what? You know I can't time. We're going to go 45 seconds. I can't count. So let's just time it rather. Shoulders down and back, tummy pulled in. Let's go. Breathing out. Squeeze. I want you to pull your belly button in the whole time. Slide those shoulder blades down and back. Taking that leg 45 degrees. Tummy pulled in. Your back stays dead still. It's just that bum working. 20 seconds, 20 to go, 25 to go. We know I'm terrible at counting. Timing is just easier. Breathing out, squeeze those abs in away from the floor. Nice, we got 10 seconds. Breathing out. 3, 2, 1. Now take that leg directly behind you. Keep it off the floor. Pull your belly button in. We're going to hinge into a little push-up here. So your body stays the same length. Drop down and up. Even if you can only do a little bit, that's fine. I want a nice straight line from your shoulders to your head. Let's go. Good. And you want to try and tuck those elbows in. Try not to let the elbows stick out to the side. That's better. You want to think of taking those elbows, grazing your rib cage. Beautiful. Back stays nice and flat. Tummy pulled in. We got 20 seconds. So your body stays dead still. Your foot is in line with your head. Tummy pulled in. Elbows going backwards. Beautiful. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg up. Turn onto your side. So you're going to stay on your knee, but you're kind of rotating your body. My hand and my knee are on the same line. So I'm not here. I've turned sideways. Left leg up. Circles. 45 seconds. Let's go. Breathing out. Now, if it gets tiring, you can lower your legs slightly. You want to try and keep that leg up. It is hard. Tummy pulled in. If it's too difficult and you feel any pain, bend your knee. You can bend the knee and do little circles with your knee bent. By bending the knee, we take that leverage away. Bring it back if you need a rest. Taking it there. Beautiful. 15 seconds to go. Woo la la, that's tough. Christina is going for it. She's amazing. 10. Tummy pulled in. Well done, girls. Squeeze. Nothing must hurt. Bend your knee if you need. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Sure. That was hard. I should have tested that one out before we did it. Well done. Right, come up into standing. Same leg. Everything the same leg. We're going to use a foam roller or a table or a chair, whatever you've got as a bar. So you're going to be holding on to it. I want you to lean quite forward. So my feet are under my hips and my body is hinged forward. Tummy pulled in, shoulders down and back. Left leg behind you. We're going to go hip extensions. Standing leg slightly straight. You're going to lift this leg up and down. Breathing out. The reason you're bending forwards is so that you don't arch your back. It's just from here. So it doesn't need to be high. I need to make sure you're squeezing your bum. This leg stays dead straight. Lock that knee. Beautiful. Shoulders down and back. Tummy pulled in. If you feel your back at all, come up. If it's your bum that's hurting, take a little rest. Come and join us again. Shoulders down. Squeeze. It can be a small movement, but really clench that bum. Tummy pulled in. We've got 10 seconds. Breathing out. 5, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Almost done. We've got 2 more exercises. Same leg. From here, left leg. Tuck. Knee behind knee. So you're going to bend both your knees, tuck the leg behind it, and then you stretch it out. So from the side, we're going to go knee behind knee and reach. Don't lift the leg too high that you arch your back. We're leaning forward. Let's go. So knee behind knee and stretch. Make sure you lift your chest. You're sliding those shoulder blades down and back. So tuck. And really get that knee going behind the knee, so it's crossing over. That's it. So tuck that knee behind your other leg. Make sure you're not irritating your back. Keep that leg low. Pull your belly button in. Nice. Crunch it down. 15 seconds to go. You bend both legs. Straighten them both. Tummy pulled in. Lift your chest. 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Placing your bar away a little bit. Coming into a nice wide second position, feet 45 degrees. We're going to drop down into a nice plie, quite deep. Look how my knees are over my feet. That's perfect, all of you. And from here, we're going to pulse those knees back. So we're staying here and you're squeezing those knees back. Breathing out. Tummy pulled in, we're staying low. So push back, little movement. I want you to focus on the back, not bringing them too far in. So just squeeze. Breathing out, 20 seconds to go. Tummy in, lift your chest. Push those knees back. 10. Squeeze. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. A little break to grab some water. We're going to repeat everything on the other leg. Grab some water if you want. Coming back down onto your mat. We're going to go back into our knee in and diagonal. So remember, it's going to go 45 degrees that way. So it's not behind, it's not all the way to the side, it's kind of midway. Let's get ready to go, setting it up, shoulders pulled away from the ears, back is nice and flat, knees under your hips. If your wrists get sore, you can go onto your fists if you need. If they get very uncomfortable and you've got a couch or something, you can rest your elbows on something there. Right, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Knee tuck, 45 degrees out. Now remember from here, your back stays dead still. Breathe out and squeeze. So your tummy's pulled in, you're sending that leg like 45 degrees, stretching it out. And when you stretch it out, think of lengthening away from your bum. So you're reaching it away. Everything is very active. You squeeze those muscles straight, lock it straight. 15 seconds. So every move is intentional. You want to set it there. Hold. For 5, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bringing that leg directly behind you. Hands under your shoulders. Tummy pulled in. Keep those elbows tucked in. Pushing down and up. Your body stays in one straight line. Let's go. Breathing in. So from here, you can see from the front, my elbows stay tucked in. Try not to send them out. That's it. Send your whole body forward. Your body kind of rocks forward. Your head and your foot stay in one line. So as your head goes down, your foot goes up. It's like a seesaw. Beautiful. Pull that belly button in. 15 seconds to go. Perfect. Tuck those elbows in. Shoulders down and back. Tummy pulled in. Back flat. Reach that leg away. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now turning onto your side, facing sideways. So stay on that same leg. We're using our right leg. So my left hand on the floor, left knee on the floor in one line, and the leg out to the side. It's all in one line. We're going to lift it up. We're going to do those circles. Let's go. Breathing out, little circles. Tummy pulled in. Always think of scooping those abs in. As you go with Pilates, everything is assuming we're zipping up these muscles. Sucking it in, tightening. If this gets too uncomfortable, bend that knee. Remember, you can do the circles with a bent knee. If the leverage is too much with a straight leg, bend the knee. We got 20 seconds. Bend that knee if you feel any discomfort. You don't want to feel pain. Tummy pulled in. Have a rest if you need. This is tough. Keep going. 10 seconds. Tummy in. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful job. Well done. Come up into standing. Please, if anything is ever sore, I never want you to push through pain. So if your back is hurting with an exercise, either lower the leg, really scoop the tummy in, okay? Pain is never an option. Right, standing on your left leg, right leg out behind you. Remember to lean forward, slide those shoulder blades away, tummy pulled in. We're going to lift this back leg up and down. Your standing leg is slightly bent. Lift your chest. This leg that's going up and down is dead straight. Pull up that kneecap. Breathing out, squeeze. Tummy pulled in, beautiful job. Breathing out as you lift. Making sure you don't feel anything in your back. If you do, lower the leg slightly. Tummy in, that's it. You want to make sure this stays dead still.
30 seconds.
Beautiful. 5 seconds. Lift your chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now remember, we're going to go knee tuck. So tuck this knee behind the other knee. Bend both knees. Stretch it out. Let's go. Tuck and straighten. I'm going to hold on to this. I'm wobbling all over the show. Tuck and stretch. Lift the chest up. Breathing in And out, stretch. Make sure you're not arching your back. You want to tuck your tummy in. 25 seconds to go. Lift your chest, slide those shoulder blades down your back. Tuck and reach. Tummy pulled in, good. If you're feeling any pain, relax, have a rest. It is freaking hard, guys. You're doing great. You want to tuck for 10. Breathing out. 5, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Last exercise. We're going to go into that second position, plie. Dropping it down. 45 degrees, knees bent. Taking it down into that plie. Stay low. Tummy in, lift your chest. We're going to pulse those knees back. And I want you to focus on the back. So you're nice and low. Don't let the knees come too close. It's like just a little squeeze. 30 seconds. If you're not feeling it here, I want you to try and squeeze it more. 20. Time flies. Breathing out, holding in those abs. 10 seconds. Breathe out as you push. 5, 3, 2, 1, and coming up. Whew, shake it out. Well done. Beautiful. Have a little sip of water. We're going to go into our next series now, but first we're going to do a little bit of jumping, or I'll give you an option. You never have to jump. So I'm going to do it on my mat. We're going to do a minute of jumping first to second. So the jumping version, but I know that not everyone must jump. If you're not jumping, you're literally doing a step, going out to the side. So like a little first, second, okay? We're going to go for a minute. So if you've got any issues, please don't jump. Do the little side to side. Go quite quickly because that gets your heart rate going. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. That's it. There we go. Beautiful. First, second. That's amazing. Now, I can't hear you at home. You want to make sure your landing is super soft. No elephants. You're all tiny people. You don't want to hear you landing. Tummy pulled in. Beautiful. We got 30 seconds left. Hair malfunction. Nice excuse to stop. Tummy pulled in. Keep your core. If you need to stop and you want to go to the squat, step in, please do. 15. Nice. 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Whew, have a little stretch. All right. We're going to go into our second circuit here. Stretch, enjoy that stretch. So, let me show you what we're going to do first. You're going to use your bar again. You're going to come up, feet together, heels together, feet in first position, come up onto your toes. Get your heels together. We're going to go into a little plie, and we're going to pulse it. So your heels are touching. We stay with the knees bent, tummy pulled in. Let's go. I don't want you to straighten your legs. They stay bent. You stay on your toes. So lift your heels off the floor. So if I'm up on my toes, keep the heels together. Make sure your heels stay off the floor. And pulse. Don't straighten your knees. You want to stay bent. That's it. Little pulses. Those quads should start burning. 20 seconds to go. Stay up on your toes. Keep those heels lifted, squeezing together. Pulse. Ooh la la. 10 seconds. I turn French, it seems, when I'm struggling. I don't know why. If I start swearing in French, you know. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Have a little stretch. Whew. Okay. Now, from here, we're going to back onto our bar, facing the bar. And you're going to hold on. You're going to come quite far forward. So you're in a T position. Leg up. Left leg. Bend the knee. Pulse the foot to the ceiling. Bend your standing leg slightly. And I want you quite far forward. So you're in this capital T position. Let's go. Bend your knee at 90 degrees. Tummy pulled in. And you're just squeezing from the butt. If you feel your back at all, I want you to step closer in and just squeeze from here. That's it. So you want to be in that nice capital T, bend the knee. Tummy pulled in away from the floor. That's 20 seconds, 25 to go. Little squeeze. Breathing out. That's it. Squeeze that bum. 5, 3, 2, 1, and coming up. Beautiful. Same leg, left leg. Standing up tall. You're going to go into a curtsy lunge. Take the leg behind and up. So from the side, it looks like this. Crossing that leg over. That's it. And I want you to kind of think of tucking those legs together so your thighs are touching. Dropping it down. Let's go. Staying on the same leg. So the leg that was just in the air, beautiful. Think of tucking your knees a bit closer. We're not doing a lunge, curtsy lunge. So you can see they're really good, like knee behind knee. Tuck that back knee more in, Sue. Get it hooked and back. So it goes right behind you, crossing it over. Crossing that leg behind, beautiful. Better, there you go. If it hurts your knees at all, then stick with a straight lunge. Nice, 15 seconds. Tummy in, lift that chest. Your legs are going to be finished. After this circuit, we do repeating this other side, then we're going into arms, I promise. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Last one in this circuit. You're going to come lie on your back. So from here, on your back, we're going to lift those hips up. This is alternating sides. Heels close to your bottom. Tummy pulled in, tilt that pelvis. Push through the heels. You're going to stay up. Let's go together. Lift your one leg up off the floor. Drop your bum down to the floor. Pick it up. Place the foot down. Lift your foot. Alternate. Down, up, place it down. Let's go. Foot up, drop your bum, lift your bum, place it down. Make sure you alternate. Down, lift. We've got 10 more. Foot, bum down, push up. Perfect. 2. I want you to go all the way nice and slowly. Lift, down, touch the floor when you take your bum down. All the way down, all the way up and down. 6 more. 5, tummy pulled in, keep that connection. 4, do it in time with me. 3, 2, push through the heel, keep your hips level. Last one. Beautiful. Hug those knees into your chest. And we're going to go to the other side. So coming up, obviously with this, some of the exercises were both sides. So now, instead of doing a first position plie pulsing, we're going to do second position for our round 2. Feet wide, you can hold on to a roller, lifting up onto your toes. Squat down and we're going to pulse. Let's go. So keep your heels up. You're on your toes. Just pulsing down. Tummy pulled in, little movement. Make sure you don't straighten your knees. Keep those heels up. That's beautiful. 20 seconds to go. And pulse. Tummy in. Shoulders back. 10. Woo. 5, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs. All right, we're going to go into our capital T position, donkey kick. Make sure you change legs. Holding onto your bar, your chair, your table. Leg out straight. Try and be 90 degrees if you can. If you feel your back, come up. And let's go. Bend that knee. Pulse it up to the ceiling. So while you're here, you want to think of pulling your belly button in away from the floor. Kicking that foot gently up to the ceiling. Squeeze. Shoulders away from the ears. And don't arch your back. You want to keep that back integrity. It's just your bum. That's it. Make sure you're not arching your back. 15 seconds to go. Perfect. Squeeze.
Guess what I found?
5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Coming up, we're going to go into our curtsy lunge. That right leg you were just taking up to donkey kick. We're going to tuck behind and step. Let's go. Breathing out. Now remember to tuck knee behind knee. Go down towards the floor. That's it. Beautiful. Perfect. All the time thinking tummy in. Zipping up. Lift your chest. Slide those shoulder blades. That's beautiful. Keeping your form. So although we're doing things for time, nothing must be rushed. We're just keeping our form. Time is just because I'm terrible at counting. 15 seconds to go. Breathing out. 5, 3, 2, 1. Perfect job. Coming onto your mat. We're going to do a slightly different exercise now. We're going to go into a crunch. So instead of lifting the hips up, hands behind your head, we're just doing a good old crunch. I want your head supported in your hands. Clasp your hands there. Low back glued to the roller, so suck those tummy muscles in. We're going to roll your chin onto your chest. Crunch those shoulders to your hips and down. Breathing out. The most important thing with this is don't pull on your head. Your head is relaxed. Your abs are shortening to pull up those shoulders. Hold and back. Make sure you're not just hanging on that head. Breathing out. We've got 5. Crunch. 4. You want to shorten that distance between your shoulders and your hip bones. 3. 2. Last 1. And relax. Beautiful. All right. We're going to do a couple of minutes of arms. Come and stand up. Now, I know there's a shoulder issue, so just see how your shoulder is, Sue. We're going to stay standing. Arms are two-sided. Now, I'm not going to use this one arm, so everything I'm going to do is one-sided. Sorry, excuse me. You would be here. Arms out. Okay. You're going to turn your palms up and down. Actually, I can do this. Tummy pulled in. We're going for 30 seconds. Let's go. Turn your palms up and down. Good. Keep going with both arms. Set those shoulders down and back. Breathing out, tummy pulled in. Lift your chest. Straight arms, both going up and down. Keep going. We've got 10 seconds. Then we're going to add 5, 3, 2, 1. Take the arms up to here. So both arms here. You're going to take the arm down and up. So we're going like this. If I come closer, so tummy's pulled in. Go with both arms. I'm just doing one. Keep your upper arm here. Your elbow stays in line with your shoulder. You're just rotating. Beautiful. Pull those shoulders down. So we're going here. We do it with both. This one's not happy. Keep going. 15 seconds. Breathing in and out. You got 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. 2 more exercises. Keep the arms here, this height. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Imagine you're trying to squeeze a little walnut between your shoulder blades. So keep the hands up. Let's go. Breathing out. If you're feeling anything in your neck, lower the arms down. Keep those shoulder blades together. If you feel your neck, please drop those arms, okay? Have them slightly lower. Still get that squeeze. Nice. We've got 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Take the arms out to the side, palms facing up, elbows slightly bent. Have it kind of like you've got a big circle. And you're going to pulse up. Now really focus on pulling your shoulder blades down. So you want to pull those shoulder blades here. You don't want to be here. You want to... So almost as I lift my arm, I pull my shoulder blade down. That's it. Squeeze. We've got 15 seconds to go. Oh, foot cramp. Falling apart. 5, 3, 2, 1. And relax those arms down. Let them hang down. Hang your body down. Beautiful. All right. We're just going to do some little abs to finish the session off. Come lie on your back. Great job. Right, from here, hands behind your head, feet near your bottom, knees are bent. We're going to twist to your knee and down. Stay back with your backs on the mat. Twist shoulder to knee and down. Stay on the same side. Breathing out. I really want that shoulder going to your knee, not just your elbow. Breathing out as you twist. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it here. Hold the twist. Straighten your other leg up to the ceiling. And we're going to lower it down and up, but you keep that twist. Only lower as much as you can, not hurting anything. Crunch. Let's go for 7, 6. Breathing out. Tuck your chin in. 5. Crunch your shoulder to your knee. 4, 3, 2. Last 1. And hug those knees into your chest. We're going to go to the other side. I'm just turning around so I can see you. You don't need to turn. Right. Hands behind your head. Crunch to that other knee. Make sure you've changed sides for 10. Breathing out. I really want that twist. Get that shoulder towards your knee. Pulling the belly button in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold this twist. Other leg up straight. Tuck your chin in for 10. Keep that twist. If you feel your back, don't lower the legs so low. Keep your tummy pulled in. Your one leg stays bent up. 5. Keep twisting that opposite shoulder to your knee. 3, 2, 1. Whew. And relax your arms, relax your legs. Very nice. Come up into sitting. Well done, guys. We're going to just do a quick stretch. That was amazing. Okay, we're going to sit with your left leg bent on the floor as if we're sitting cross-legged. Take your right leg, cross it over your left knee. And you want to try and get both bum cheeks down. So my right leg is crossed over my left knee. Sit with both bum cheeks on the floor. Pull that right knee into your chest with your opposite arm. So my left elbow, right knee, and twist towards my right. So from the side it looks like this. And I want you to think of twisting up. And almost you can use your other hand behind you. Push yourself around a little bit. Make sure your right butt cheek stays down. That way you get a better stretch in the bum. Very nice. Breathing out. And unravel yourself. Let's change sides. Right leg on the floor. Take that left leg over. And pulling that knee in towards you. Make sure both bum cheeks are down. And twist. Always think of twisting up. And breathing out. Twist yourself around. Very nice, guys. Well done. Great class.